Good morning, welcome back to the vlogs. I mean, good morning to me, good afternoon or good evening to you guys, but we're back with another cleaning vlog and we are cleaning this room and organizing it to perfection. Hi, he's saying hello to your fans. I think they missed you. You say hello? Yeah. So if you haven't seen the first of the cleaning and organisational vlogs, do go check out the playlist below. We started with our attic and cellar room. There's so much to clean out of there and I'm so glad we did it because I feel so empowered and so motivated to really like clean this room and get it organised to perfection. So it is a full month of organisation and cleaning, but it's really, as I've mentioned, getting ourselves into a position for 2023 and like really embracing the new year and having a great start to it. So just grabbing a little drink quickly of coffee. So I do believe this video might be a bit more popular than the attic and cellar one. I know that obviously that was quite niche with the space and what we were doing with it, and we didn't do, did you just fart? But yeah, as I was saying, we didn't do too much of like a dramatic transformation, although I do feel it was quite dramatic with how much we got rid of and organised and cleaned. But as I've mentioned many times, and apologies for being clickbaity again, the real transformation is going to come when we start that room makeover. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you are so you don't miss out on the beginnings of those room makeovers. And now we're playing with the world's noisiest toy. I mean, if it keeps him happy, whatever. But yeah, I think this video will be much more to everybody's kind of like interests. We've all got living rooms, we've all got drawers that we need to go through, we've all got stuff to sort out, and yeah, that's literally what today is. So what are the aims for this room today? So realistically, this room, it's two places that I'm looking at in particular that need organising, which is our chest of drawers, which sit in our kind of alcoves of our room, either side of the fireplace, and they just need a big culling, sorting out, organisation. Like, just needs to happen. I also want to rearrange the built-in shelves on the right hand side of the fireplace. I want to just give everything a good deep clean. At the moment I'm looking at dog hair everywhere. Poor Dash is like shedding like there's no tomorrow, bless him, and it's literally just every day I'm brushing him, every day I'm hoovering. I'm sometimes hoovering twice a day if I want to, and I don't know what it is at the moment. I know border collie shed, but not this much. I think it's something to do with the mild weather and then it going freezing and then back to mild. Like, I'm not a scientist, but that's my only logical thinking behind it and whatnot. But yeah, deep cleaning everything and just kind of assessing what we want to do decor wise. Obviously all the Christmas stuff has been removed. There's a couple of decor pieces out, but I think it could just do with a refresh. I have so much stuff upstairs which I'll take you up and show you. Now that I've organised the attic, I've been able to see exactly what we've got and whatnot. But yeah, just really organising everything and just giving it a refresh in terms of decor and yeah, kind of giving the living room a new lease of life. I also have some new scents to fragrance the room, which I'm so excited to try. So that is a sneak peek for later on in the video. First though, what I'm going to do is give you a quick assess of the room, just show you kind of everything if you haven't seen my living room already. Oh. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm actually going to transfer my cup of coffee into a takeaway mug. I'm going to throw on my shoes and yeah, let's head off. That was actually what I was going to add. Sorry, all the thoughts happening in my brain at the moment. And want to go to HomeSense, but instead of going to my usual one in Guiseley, I think I'm going to go to the Birkstall one, which means nothing to you guys if you're not from the Leeds, West Yorkshire area. But basically the one in Birkstall is right next to IKEA. And I think, I'm praying it shouldn't be too bad, particularly if I'm going early-ish. I fully realise that people might be off still, so it might be manic, but people might have gone back to work, so it might be quiet. But I think it might be good just to have a quick walk around and see if there's anything in IKEA that I can pick up, organisation and decor piece-wise. So again, enough rambling. Let me show you guys the room, then transfer coffee into a takeaway cup, and then let's get going with the day. Okay, so our living space, we have the lights on because it's a bit grey and miserable outside, so I just want a very cosy atmosphere. So there is our front door with some washing in front of it. We have the stairs to the kitchen, not stairs to the kitchen, doorway to the kitchen, and then upstairs to the main room. So this is the main room in the house where we live. and unwind and relax at the end of a hard working day. So these are the two alcoves I'm talking about. It looks very empty there now that we've got rid of the tree. So our tree was in that corner, and yeah, it just looks very empty, and I don't like it. I really want to get a big chunky armchair to fill that space, but I mean, we're just going to have to wait for the funds and that makeover for another day. But again, this room is one of those rooms that is going to be having a makeover. So they're both identical. Both drawers are. They're both from Maison du Monde. I absolutely love them. They work perfectly for the space. I'll start with this one over here. Just ignore all the wires. So, first drawer is very, needs a bit of organised. Why is there tape in there? That's clearly been dumped there, but as you can see, it hosts our PlayStation and our Skybox. The next one down is my importance document folder, which I need to move. Mail, because this was all hiding behind the chopping boards in the kitchen, because that's where I dump mail and forget to open it. I am that person. And then I've got Lee's games here in one of, like, it's a very old cardboard box, but it works actually quite perfectly. I don't think I have to replace it, but if I find something that's cheap and maybe like the plasticky, it might go with the space. I might get some more. I do have over here the DVD collection that was up in the attic, so you may have seen me pull those out. These are just DVDs that I've kept of films that I'm obsessed with, and I don't want to run the risk of Netflix and Prime never having them on, so I've kept them. And then in this bottom drawer, this is going to be madness. Why is it, oh, is this all dirt? Oh god, these need scrubbing. Yes, so and down here we have all my camera equipment and stuff, as well as games and everything like that, which I just need to sort out. Basically, a lot of the stuff that was housed in these drawers got moved over to here. Sorry, I've got a very sore throat. I feel like my voice is going. But most of the stuff, like my camera equipment, is usually stored in there. It got moved over to there because of the Christmas tree being in front of these. You can't get to them. But in here, I actually don't even know what's in here. It's been that long. Oh, just random stuff. Okay, so this clearly needs tidying. Oh. I can't quite show you that drawer, but basically it's got my account folder in there, mail that needs sorting, and in here is gym equipment. On top of here as well, by the way, I've got photo frames I need to fill with prints that I got printed yesterday. And then these are the shelves that again need a bit of a restyle up. So you can see we need to get the shredder out. We need to just be organising, sorting everything out, because it is a state at the moment in here. But I don't think it will be too much of a big job, and I think we'll get it sorted. And this room will be looking great by the end of the day. Are you sleepy, sir? Hello. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Come here. Oh, you're just going to wag your tail at us. Okay. So yeah, this is the room. I'm going to, like I said, transfer coffee into a takeaway meal, put on my shoes, grab my bag. We're going to hit the bank and then, yeah, head to HomeSense and possibly IKEA. Oh my god, so I just got into my car and then was like, what the hell happened to it? Why is it full of stuff? Completely forgetting. Oh my god, focus camera, there we go. I completely forgot I'd asked my other half to fill my car with all the stuff from downstairs when I was cleaning out the basement cellar. If you guys missed that video, basically I was really culling things, but I like blocked myself in, so I had to get my other half to like remove it before I could even leave the room, because I completely blocked the stairwell. But yeah, completely forgot I asked him to fill up the car so that I could take it to the recycling centre this morning. So I just got in my car, I was like, what, why is it full of stuff? So we'll be going to the recycling centre first before we go anywhere else. But yeah, oh my god, it's miserable as well. I generally thought I could just get away with wearing this jumper. Brand new from M&S, by the way. I will link it down below because I absolutely adore it. But no, it is raining cats and dogs, so the umbrella is not going to cut it. I'm going to have to throw on Lee's coat to keep me somewhat semi-dry. Ooh, miserable day, but a perfect day for organisation. my god, it is horrible out there. It's really miserable. Oh, and the worst thing is I have to go, I have to go on a dog walk later for this little one. I really don't want to go out, and I don't think he'll want to go out in this weather, but we're gonna have to, aren't we? I did pick up a Tim Hortons, by the way, where the retail park is, where IKEA and HomeSense are. There's a Tim Hortons, so I just had to. But yes, just done all my chores and everything like that. Struck out at IKEA. There wasn't much in terms of organisation and whatnot. Same in HomeSense, but I think that's more likely to be because I haven't really got a clue what I'm looking for in particular, so we shall see. I'm going to organise the drawers and then hopefully it'll speak to me as to what exactly we need, if we need anything. But in HomeSense I did pick up some decor stuff that I was looking at, and then also was like not expecting to find but wanted to. But I also have an Amazon delivery here of, hopefully, be careful with this so I don't scratch them, but yeah. The coffee table books. So it's just focusing on that there. We have coffee table books. I have been after these books forever. I'm so excited they came. So we've got this one, English Townhouse. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. And then Heritage Style. So excited. I can decorate with these. These are gonna be great. I'm so excited. And then decor pieces like, so you've got your nosy in there. I picked up a magnifying glass because I saw Studio McGee or McGee & Co were stocking them now on their website. So I wanted a magnifying glass, and I knew that HomeSense do magnifying glasses there, and I thought, why not? I literally have no idea how I'm going to style it. The next things I got, these two things do not go with my interior style, but I saw them and I saw past their kind of initial looks and saw their potential. I mean, these are not going displayed in my home at all until I've DIY'd them. But I have seen these artichoke like sculptures in stone, and they cost so much money. And these were £12.99, which I don't think is massively cheap for what bargains you can get there. But for what I've seen them priced at in stores, they're a bargain. And I figured, well, I can definitely DIY these to be looking more stone-like. There is a video, which is probably my most popular video on the channel, of like the stone technique. So that is the technique I'm going to do. I'll link it down below. I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon, but do let me know actually in the comments, because I mean I can reproduce the video specifically for these because these are felt, so it's a bit different than painting onto glass, which was what I did last time. So let me know if you want me to recreate it and have a little a new go at it, or if you're happy for me to like just refer you guys back to that video. Let me know in the comments below. And then I picked up, I'll take this one. It's just a very cute little frame. I'm always collecting frames. There's a interior account which I think is Sincerely Marie Designs. I will link her down below. Her house is stunning, and she's literally just done like a butler's pantry like bit, and it looks incredible. And her home, she has like this side bit with like all these photographs on it, and I'm really trying to bring more kind of personal like photography and family photos into the home. And I'm just constantly, when they're like this, £5.99 for one that is just really chic, like even if I don't have a home for it yet, I'm picking them up so that I've got them. Plus I've printed off a load more photographs, so I might need some photo frames. And then these two weren't being planned, but I saw them, I thought why not. So the first one, I got the receipts in there, let me just get that out. It's like a pillar candle holder, and I was looking at potentially getting more of like a kind of vase situation, but I actually saw this and thought this actually looks really cute. I believe it's, yeah, Laura Ashley Home. It is £25, which that's a lot for something like I normally spend like 15, 20 and under on these things. But I actually do really like this, and I like the idea of putting the pillar candle in there and having it displayed on the side. So I'm going to use that to kind of play around with the bookshelves and whatnot. And then the final thing, I did show you this and I just couldn't walk away from it. It's like a ginger jar. I don't like the finish on it. Again, seeing past the magic with this one. But this was £19.99, recommended retail price like 45 quid. I have seen these ginger jars all over my favourite interiors things. I like the ones with the blue print, but also there's like the pure white ones and whatnot. And they are like hundreds for like ginger jars. And I just thought, I've not seen a ginger jar this like cheap in HomeSense or anywhere. And again, I can see past the print and I'm like, yes, I can paint this. I can spray paint this like a glossy white and it will look incredible. I'm gonna have a look on Pinterest as well to see if there's anyone that's done like concrete ones or stone ones, or are we sticking to purely the porcelain look with these? But I just was like, I can't walk away from that at being like a potential vase and just all being on the side and stuff. So again, it's not one that we're going to be decorating with now, but we certainly will be incorporating it into our decor in the future. So that is really it for pieces that I picked up. Oh, you're playing with the ginger jar. Anyone else's border collie do this? Like, they want to get to you, but things are in the way, and rather than doing the logic thing of going around, they try to kind of plow through the like objects. You're silly Billy, aren't you? Right. We're going to get down to business with organising and everything. I'm just going to pull everything out of the drawers and categorise. Well, not everything, because I'm going to keep the gym stuff where it is. But I'm going to pull everything that I have in 5 of the drawers and categorise it. And then we're going to go from there in terms of where we're going to put stuff. Okay, I am getting through it all very, very slowly. Poor little shredder has been working overtime. If you're interested, by the way, Amazon Basic, it's such a good little compact shredder. Like, does the job. Managed to get rid of lots of old documents and really sort through kind of like all the paperwork stuff. I also have an idea, I think, what I'm going to do with each of the drawers in terms of organisation. So shredder at the moment lives with like the gym stuff. It's the only place he really fits until we get the home office sorted, and then I will incorporate him into the design aesthetics. But I definitely think like on this side of things, I need like top drawer to be like gift cards and bags and like little bits. So I brought down this basket that just had like a load of like greeting cards that we just found upstairs in the attic, and I think that would be good at the top with like the batteries, and like that is a 2019 diary but has all the addresses in it until I get an address book. So kind of like sellotape and stuff like that I think should live in the top drawer there, so it's like as and when we need to grab it we've got stuff there. And then the bottom drawer, the middle drawer, I think will be like important documents, like files and stuff. Like I found Dash's vaccination card randomly and I was like, I've been looking for that, so I think that's where it's going to be. On a side note as well, everything's guarded by robots, so please don't come and take them. And then this side of things, this is where I think it gets a bit tricky, because we've only got 2 real like drawers to play with, and I have like a lot of camera equipment. But I think, like, obviously top one taken up. I think the middle one is going to be Lee's game stuff, artwork, possibly the DVDs, and then I'm probably going to have to share it with the board games again, which was pretty much the setup prior. again, we'll probably have to have a look at like how we do board games in the future or stuff like that, because we want to add to the collection of stuff, but we just don't have any room for it. And yeah, it's a whole kind of thing. Possibly if the important documents and stuff don't take up too much room, we might be able to move the board games over there, but I think we're just gonna have to live with this thing. But that is the plan as such. I do really wish I could show you this all in better light. We're just having to deal with what we've got at the moment. Oh, some of the other stuff that I've come across that I definitely need to relocate is Dash's bow tie collection is growing. Like, he's just like, this is one he had for the Jubilee, and you're like, I am not gonna get rid of that. Like, how stinking cute is that? And he's got his Christmas bows behind me, his New Year bows, his baby collars as well, which I know are not such a big deal, but they're his baby collars and I can't get rid of them. Like this thing over here, I had to put it out because he'll try and grab it. This was his first ever toy. This was the toy that was given to him when we took him from the breeders, and it's completely destroyed, and obviously he can't have it now because he would just tear it to death, but I can't get rid of it. It's his baby. Like, I need like a memory box for Dash. So I think I definitely need to have a look into getting memory boxes like for myself, Lee, and like Dash, and then having them somewhere where, as and when we get these individual items and stuff, like, it sounds silly, but I've got like 30th birthday cards. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of those because like they mean something. And then yeah, I've got random stuff. Like, I've got a jar of money with dollars in it. I think that's just loose change there. I might sort out and see if I can get into the bank. And then the photo albums as such are going up here. I'll explain those later, but I'm kind of getting there with sorting and stuff like that. So I need another sip of coffee, but let's start with this. Actually, let's start with this side because that's more the important stuff, and see where we get to with organising and sorting. Oh my god, I am knackered, but so happy. The drawers are completed. I've moved everything apart from 2 items that I can see in front of me that are on the stairs waiting to go upstairs, but everything's been put in its place. Everything's been sorted, like stuff like I found spotlights, bulbs for the kitchen, and I was like, oh my god, I was looking for these everywhere. So moved those downstairs to like the DIY bit, and I think I just have to make like a bulb section down there of stuff, but everything has a place now in its drawers, and I feel so much better and happier that like everything's sorted. And then when I give hubby living room 101 tour of where everything is, I can be confident he'll know exactly where everything is. So let me give you a quick introduction. Oh, hello, there we go. So let me give you a quick, oh, there we go. let me give you a quick guide around each of the drawers so you can see kind of in detail what we've got going on. Okay, so drawer number 1, please ignore the dust marks. We do need to clean up in here. We have, like I said, a plethora of greeting cards that I didn't even know we had. So they are there, ready to grab as and when we have a celebration. This was like a wicker basket that I believe was housing, there we go, our vinyls when we had the record player down here. And I just think, okay, it fits in here perfectly. It's not exactly on like the style that I want, but it's a spare basket I've got, like it will do for now. Same with these, like I just realized like how many of these like I keep, like that's clearly from a Jo Malone box, like maybe perfume or a candle or something like that, and this one is like part of a neon box. And I know, like, yes, I could get prettier ones, but they just fit in easier, and like no one's looking in these drawers too much, so they'll do for now. But yes, we've got tape here, masking tape, sellotape, mini tape, blue tack, spare pens. I was looking for these pins and stuff, and like I said, the old diary there with the address book, and then we found loads of the Dymo label tape that Leah's just told me to go and get a label maker because I keep going on about it, so maybe. Over here we've got batteries galore, like every battery you could possibly need, and I am constantly buying new batteries, so I'm so glad I've got that sorted. This one's a little bit like free. There's a nail file that I found and I thought, well, I'm keeping it down here because I'm constantly searching for a nail file, so I'm going to keep that there. Speaking of, I broke one of my nails. I am so ready for my manicurist to get on my nails. They need some TLC. I was looking for this everywhere for the Christmas tree. This is like a Hive plug that basically you can control by your phone or set on a timer and stuff. And I was looking for this for the Christmas lights, so glad I found it. Spare plug. Can never have too many, so I thought this can be like the electricals box of things that we need. And then I have some small gift bags here for when we need to grab them as and when, and I can add kind of that section there. This one's a bit boring. I put the money there. This has got like a load of little cash bags in it, and also some already change that I'm counting up. Like, we just have so many coins that I just started investing in some change bags so I can start filing them together. In the UK, I don't know if it's same anywhere else. Actually, let me get one of the bags out so I can kind of show you. This might be completely boring, but I find it interesting. Here we go. There we go. So as you can see, you can't mix coins, but these are the bags that banks take, and they have to get like exactly £1 in either 2p's or 1p's, £5 in 10s and 5s, £10 in 50s and 20s. Like, it all has like a thing to it, but basically you have to fill it up to the exact amount and then give them in these bags. So we have them there, and as I've been finding change, because Lee leaves it in his pockets and stuff, I've just been adding them to the bags. This is the folder where we keep all like our bills and stuff like that. I do need to organise it, but not today. And then I have this massive like accordion file that has like our birth certificates, our marriage certificates, pension information, again guarded by robots, just so you aware, and a ferocious guard dog right there. And then in the other drawers, so you've seen the top drawer, skybox and whatnot. This one I'm quite proud of. This is like Lee's drawer. He's going to be very happy because he never has a space in the home, but it's got all his current games in there, which are incredibly dusty. I need to give them a wipe down. How do they get dusty when they live in a drawer? He's got really random like headphone sets. I think he thinks he lost these, so here we go. Your headphones have been found. This is like his little art thing. Lee loves to draw, so I put like his art pads here so they're easy grab when he wants to draw in the evening. I found my iPad, of all things. It's an old iPad, but still, it's an iPad, so need to charge her up and see what's in there. And then, as I said, my vintage DVD collection there of feel-good movies, in case they're not available. Also, if you're wondering where the towel from my flat lay images is from, it's a photo board that I keep nicely down here, hidden out of the way. Just some behind the scenes. And then this drawer may have got a bit unorganised because I just put my laptop in here with my diary and stuff. Again, home office is desperately needed, so let me just take these bits out. Usually these live under the coffee table because I'm constantly using them, but I just thought put them in here while I'm tidying and organising. But we have all the game stuff here. Our neighbours got married and they gave out cards to say thank you. So I've got a couple of cards there. That's my pen that I'm just keeping there. But yeah, games down here. And then I found an old camera that I just decided to get rid of. I have sentimental like memories with it, but it's not worth it. I found this in the other drawer, which is just full of memory cards and stuff, so I thought I'd keep that there. Again, as you can see, this is like an old ASOS box that wants horse jewellery, and it fits in nicely into the lid of the Jo Malone box. Again, you could go fancy, but while I have them here, I'm not bothering to spend on stationery, not stationery, organisation just yet. And then I have an old Larry, the lacy external hard drives, so he's there. This is one that I use regularly. This is like housing all my YouTube video clips and etc on. Again, guarded by robots. More of my camera stuff, and then the tripod. It's just easier access to have it kind of down here. But again, most of this will move when I eventually get a home office, but for now it will do perfectly. And as you can see, a few bits about the place, one sleepy puppy, but generally more tidied and organised. It is at this point, oh, there we go. It is at this point I'm going to take a quick break to take little one outside. It's kind of stopped raining, so it's probably the best time just to go stretch our legs. Here we go. I don't know what's happening with the camera here, guys, so sorry. But yeah, I figured let's get him out and take him on a stroll. If I say the W word, he's gonna prop up. And then what I'll do, oh, I think you like new, didn't you? But then like, I think what I'm gonna do is just work on decor, cleaning. Every surface needs a good spritz of everything, so that's what I'm going to do later on this afternoon. And then I'm going to take everything off. My god, what is happening with the focus here? There we go. I'm so sorry, I have no idea what's happening with the focus on this camera. But as I was saying, I'm going to blitz everything, take everything off the shelves behind me in the corner, restyle them up with the new bits, etc. And then I think this room will pretty much be done in terms of organisation and cleaning. There's so much more to do to this room in terms of makeover and stuff, particularly like, I'm just going to put you down for 1 second. There we go. This is a bit better. Hi, guys. Let me just move these back. There we go. But yeah, there's so much more to do with this room in terms of a makeover. Hopefully we'll be doing that later on this year. I'm going to say about midsummer time is probably when we're going to crack on with this makeover. There's just a lot of things that we need to get in terms of a new sofa, a new rug, a new armchair, and everything like that. Lamps and stuff. Something that I saw in Home Sense is the Ralph Lauren lamps. I'm always desperate to add to my home, and I'm just like patiently waiting to pick up those pieces and stuff. But it's just a money factor of like how much I would love to get this makeover done, but as we know, sofas are expensive. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to patiently wait until then. But the makeover of this room is coming, and there's not much actually that needs doing. Like structurally everything is just like fine. Like we did the major stuff like adding in the shelving and whatnot during the first makeover. This is a lot more cosmetic stuff like the marble on the fireplace. It's okay, but I'm seeing bits where it's getting like scrapped and put like nipped on and stuff like that, thanks to having a dog and everything, so that all just needs doing, but for the moment it will do. So yeah, makeover coming. It's just not going to happen now, although if there's anyone out there, I'm not shy, by the way. If there is any companies out there that would like to sponsor a living room makeover and offer me a sofa and whatnot, please get in contact. There is no shame. I'm like, yeah, who would say no to a sofa? So, you know, if there's anyone interested. Alright, I am now going to, hang on, let me just get him in the shot so you can see his cute reaction. Hello. Dashi, shall we go walkies? Should we go for walkies? I love when dogs do that with their heads. Should we go walkies in the woods? Yeah? Go and show me where the door is. Yeah, is that your tail going? Alright guys, we're gonna, oh there we go. I'm being summoned. Yeah, walkies, show me where the door is. Yeah. Or you're just gonna huff and puff until I start moving. Alright, let me go and get my wellies on. I will pick you guys back up in a little bit. Okay guys, oh no, there we go. We are back from a walk. I've done a massive kind of clean of like the surfaces and stuff. I've only got the coffee table to do, but I'm going to be restyling the coffee table in a bit, so I thought I'll leave that until the end. We had another one of my coffee table books that I ordered turn up, Establishing Home. I've been waiting for this book for so long. It came all the way from the US. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, what is happening with the focus on this camera? Hi, here we go. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this. Like, this is going to be a gem of a book. But like, I've heard so many good reviews about it. Apparently it's incredible. Linking down below if you're interested. But I've just put together some family photos I printed off yesterday. Unfortunately, really should have read the size on this one, because it needs a 9x7 photo, so I'm gonna fill that one up another day, but I'll leave that empty for now. Probably will be full once I take the pictures to put on the blog, so go check out the blog post for the final finish of everything and you'll see which photo we went with. But basically put in one that we took on Christmas Day, this stunning one of Dashini, so cute, and then I had one in, which frame was it? Oh no, it was that frame. Behind it is a picture of me at the pumpkin patch, but because it's a seasonal photo, I covered it up. And then I had this one of us on the Yorkshire Moors that we did the other day. And yeah, filling them up with photographs. I also printed off some other ones. I'll show you. That my idea with this is to be quite seasonal with them. So I've got a couple of ones that we took that I might dot around the house. As a general rule of thumb for myself, I have all my family photos and anything that's displayed in the house in grayscale. The reason why is that it doesn't kind of interfere the different colours of what we're doing, like what the background is with the design, and they seem more classic and whatnot. It's my personal choice to do that, and I like it. But what I really wanted to do was make sure I printed off things like this. This one for New Year's. This is Dash in his Christmas bow tie. There's a wedding photograph there. Us in our Christmas PJs. This is one of us on the beach. Another wedding photograph. Can you see? Hello? Hello? Yeah, wedding photograph. But I just have a bunch of different photographs that I want to change out on display. So some of them are quite timeless and not seasonal, but every now and then, like when I come to decorate for fall next year, I want to be able to get some of the more like cozy pictures like this out and really create that kind of cozy atmosphere. And then like summertime, I'll probably change like this one out and have one of the pictures of us like where we're on the beach together, and yeah, just play around with like that type of decorating with everything. I've also got lots because I've seen a particular, it is Sincerely Marie Designs. She's got an area in her home where I think it's a family room. She has two built-ins either side of the fireplace, and the middle shelf is completely covered in like family photographs and whatnot. And then in her like living room, she's got like, it's just a side bit that's like decorated in family photos, and I really like that look. We are thinking when we come to do the makeover here, there'll be like a bit of a sideboard table as such, and I really want that area to be filled with photographs and whatnot. But for now, I'm just using that small alcove there. So I've taken everything off the alcoves, given them a good clean, and I'm ready to sort of play with design. I think they're going to pretty much look similar to what they were before, but I just wanted to change things up, move things around. I didn't really pull much from upstairs, just an excuse to go and get more stuff, but really incorporating things like the magnifying glass, although I might actually display that on the sorry, I am so apologetic right now for this camera. I don't know what's happening. Hi, I'm right here. Hello. It just does not like me moving so much right now. I wonder if it's the low light, which is nothing I can do about that. But yeah, like I'm just going to play around with the different decor and whatnot. One thing I am going to feature, which I need to show you, it's another photography hack situation, as in photo taking and printing. 1 second. Okay, so finally I'm in the middle of like a project in which I'm finally printing off holiday photos rather than just keeping them online. There is an app called PhotoBox. I'll link it down below, but I highly recommend everybody getting the app because every month you get 50 free prints of 6x4s, which is your standard photo size this side. You only have to pay for delivery, which is £2.99 or £4.99 for express delivery, but it's such a good bargain for printing off photos. So literally every month, as and when I remember, obviously got quite busy, I've been printing off like our holiday photos, and then I picked these photo albums up from Amazon. I'll link them down below. I absolutely love them, like such a neutral look. But the idea is obviously I'm printing off all the photographs of our holidays and yeah, putting them into photo albums finally. But so far I've got Jordan, which is, hello focus, there we go, right, I'll try and be slow so it doesn't fade out. But yeah, I've got Jordan, which is one of the first ever press trips I went on to. So there's all the different pictures from when we travelled around the country. I absolutely love this trip. I'm so glad I got them off thingy as well. I absolutely loved it. I can't recommend going to Jordan enough. Let me see if I can find a really cute photo to show you. See, we can do artistic shot of me, but this is Jaresh, which is gorgeous. Let's see if I can find the Petra ones. I think I skipped past those a bit too quickly. There you go, Petra right there. So that's Jordan one, and then we have Barcelona, and yeah, lots of holiday photographs. Yes, I take pictures of my food. Skipped a bit too far there. Yeah. Unfortunately, most of these don't have Liam at the time because he wasn't really taking photographs, but I've made sure to get more pictures of him. So I've got another one of the albums printed off. I've got my Zante pictures, which was the holiday press trip that we went on last year. So they've been printed off and they should be coming very, very soon. So I can fill this album up. And then when the new year hits, I'm going to order my... what is the other holiday I'm thinking of? There is another holiday. Cotswolds? I do want to print off the Cotswolds ones. There's 4 in total that I'm thinking of at the moment. And then another one I'm thinking of is maybe reprinting our wedding photos off and putting it into one of these albums. We do have a wedding photo book. I'm not quite sure where it... No, I know where it is now. It's in the memory box, but for a while I didn't know where it was. And I like our photo book, but it was done ages ago. And I think... Come on, focus again, guys. Oh my god, you must be sick of this. Thank you. But yeah, I like the photo book, but it's in a blue. It's not my vibe anymore, so I think I might just print some off and just put them in a neutral album so they're out on show. But I definitely want to display the photo albums on the shelf and have access to them. So I'm incorporating a lot of like family vibes and whatnot. Anywho, I'm gonna set you guys up, and yeah, I'm gonna start designing and just playing around with stuff, and then I'll kind of talk through my process in a bit with you guys. Okay, good morning guys. It is the next day and I'm just coming to finish off the room makeover vlog for the living room. You may recognise this outfit in the next cleaning video because I'm just about to start the bedroom, which will be going out next week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But I thought I'd give you a tour of the living room in daylight. We've actually got some actual nice sunshine coming through, so I thought I'd give you a tour of what's going on and then yeah, finish off this vlog for you guys. So let me show you around the room. So it's pretty much as it was yesterday, albeit a toy outside, but this is the room tidied and organised and completely just making me feel so good. I'll start with the drawers so I can give you again a good look at everything. Please ignore the wires. I've been charging batteries, but you can see gorgeously organised with stuff. And then, oh God, can't push this drawer, there we go. Gorgeously organised, albeit I have somewhat trashed my size, but I'm kind of keeping it as organised as possible and just hiding that board there. Coffee table hasn't really changed in terms of styling. I tried to like mix it up, but I added some of the dark green in and I think it's given it a moody look. Brought some candles out and whatnot. I also took out this candle, which is actually a candle I made. So during the Christmas period I took up the hobby of candle making. This is one that I'm calling Santa Fe. Oh, are you trying to get in cuddles there, sweetie? Hello. But yes, this candle, it's got fragrance essence of hang on sweetie, you've got to stop booping the camera. So this candle's got fragrance from Palo Santo wood, sage and black pepper and neroli, and it's just a very cleansing candle. Obviously, as you can see behind it, I like smudging and cleansing the air, and I thought it'd be great to create a candle kind of similar to that. So I've got this burning just to really fill the room with a gorgeous scent. And if I say so myself, I think it smells incredible. So that is the coffee table start out. Like I said, nothing new here. However, over here, we have had a complete change and I'm really happy with this layout of everything. So the two boxes up there don't have anything in them at the moment, and they've moved. I think my other half's been playing with them. Photo albums, not frames, photo albums are there. Started it with the camera little corner bit. I think it'll look better once I get more of the photo albums. And then obviously a few books there, globe in the middle, and then my frames out. And then I've finally burnt my Jo Malone candle, which I've had up in the top corner for years. I got it as a birthday present from my friends and they always got mad that I never burnt it. So now hopefully they'll be very happy. And then I really like this little kind of vignette here, right here with the candle in the center and stuff. Like, it just looks really good. The only thing I don't like is having this lamp here, but because I don't really have anywhere else to put it and it's nice having some light in here, I think when we do the makeover, it'd be very much a case of getting maybe a floor lamp as such over here, and then that lamp will move to somewhere else. But there's the only places there is the plug. And then inside the drawers, I've been moving a few things over and stuff. So for example, this market list was actually in the kitchen and I figured this would be the best place to put it. So again, just card organisation, stationery, batteries, everything like that. Iman is also in here as well. So if you guys don't know, I collect Vogues, and this is obviously January 2023. I was trying to find a way to style it in here because I like having kind of the current issues on show here, but because there's only one of them, it was looking a bit weird. So I've put her in here for the moment, just until I get maybe two more, and then I'll start restyling it again. I mean, once I do all the DIYs with the artichokes and stuff, like, I'll definitely be moving it around, so it's there for the moment. And then obviously the other drawers, as you know, are just random stuff. Oh, this wire's annoying me, sorry. But yeah, this is all styled out nicely, and I'm very, very happy with it. Oh, I'm standing on a deer. But yeah, this is the room. It feels very fresh again, and I'm so happy that I changed everything up, and I'm just in love with the candle burning, if I say so myself. I think we're back where we started. So I am going to sign off on this video and continue with the bedroom organisation. There we go. So that's what I'm going to literally go and start doing now, along with the hallway. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that video next week. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some inspiration how you can like organise your living room and stuff. As I said, this will be changing, styling and everything like that. I'm really looking forward to doing the living room makeover this year. Like I said, I've just got to wait, be patient, build up the funds, and then we can get started. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're on an organising journey, what room you're working on next. Just leave me a comment, anything. Happy to answer any questions or queries or qualms, anything like that. But have a lovely rest of your evening, have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.